Good evening, everyone. This is Mintai, Executive Director for the City of Santa Ana Planning and Building Department. Because we're hosting an online virtual environment meeting today, I will be helping the chair with some of the moderation of this meeting. At this point, Mr. Chair, if you can call the meeting to order, please.
Madam Secretary, do we have a roll call of the attendees?
Yes, I'll do a roll call now. We'll start with your top Commissioner, Chairman Block. Here. Commissioner, Vice Chair Contreras-Leo. Commissioner Rivera.
Here.
Commissioner Pan.
Here.
Commissioner Garcia.
Here.
Commissioner Nguyen.
Here.
And Commissioner Connor.
Here.
Carrie.
So we have everyone here at this time except for Commissioner Cynthia Contreras-Leo. At this point, I'd like to call for the Pledge of Allegiance. We have the flag here behind me, and I will start.
Okay.
Ready? Please begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
The United States of America,
to the republic which stands
One nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
justice for all. Okay, thank you.
So at this point, I would like to go over the meeting protocol for the public hearing, so everyone would know what to expect. Staff will provide an oral report and answer questions from the commission. The public hearing will be open. The applicant then will make a presentation limited to 15 minutes. Members of the public will then be called to speak. Individual will be limited to 3 minutes. Designated speaker can be limited to 10 minutes. The applicant will be given an opportunity to respond to comments made by the audience. That is going to be limited to 5 minutes. At that point in time, the public hearing will be closed, and there will be discussion by the commission with action taken to approve, conditionally approve, deny, or continue the review of the application. Please consider the following when organizing your comments. Please state your name and address. State whether you support, oppose, or are neutral to the proposal. Your statement should include all facts with your knowledge. Avoid any gossip, emotion, repetition. A clear and concise, non-repetitive argument is most effective. We should now proceed to public comment. Does any public member have any comments at this point? Madam Secretary, do we have anyone called in or logged in online for public comments?
We show one person called in, but they have not indicated that they'd like to make a comment on a non-agenda item.
But the public comments, Min, are the ones that are not related to the agenda tonight.
Thank you, Chair, for reminding me. So it's public for anyone who wants to speak on any items or any matters that's not on the agenda for tonight.
Correct.
Yes, and we do not have any indication of a caller.
So public comments is closed.
Thank you. We now move on to consent calendar. At this time, the commission will consider consent calendar items. This includes any excused absences. Madam Secretary?
Yes, so right now we only have Commissioner Contreras-Leo absent. So
Do I have a motion to excuse Commissioner Leo Contreras?
so moved.
I have a motion by Commissioner Rivera. Is there a second?
I'll second. I think it was Ken that made the motion.
Let me clarify that. The motion was made by Commissioner Nguyen and a second by Commissioner Rivera. All in favor? Let's do a roll call.
Aye.
Aye.
You can do a roll call.
Now go ahead and mute yours.
I will do a roll call.
If you can just mute it, Min. Mute.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, we're having feedback.
It's from your computer. Let me do the roll call. Chair McLaughlin,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fan,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
Consent calendar is approved unanimously of the members that are present.
Did we consider just the absence, or did we consider the minutes of the meeting from the last meeting?
Just the absent.
No minutes.
And now we're moving on to the minutes.
No minutes.
No minutes. No minutes.
Okay.
So next, we're moving on to the business calendar. Do we have any business calendar item, Madam?
Yes, it's under, public hearings on the next page.
Thank you. So the first item we have on the agenda is conditional use permit 2020-40. This is for the property located 720 East 17th Street, located on the Arterial Commercial Zoning District. The request is for approval of a CUP to renew the entitlement of an existing 55-foot major wireless communication facility disguised as a monopine. Staff is requesting that the public hearing regarding this matter be continued to a special meeting scheduled for March 30th, 2020. Madam Secretary, do we, at this point, is it appropriate for the Planning Commission to comment, or do we ask for public?
Well, if
We do not have anyone who has indicated that.
We do not have anyone that has indicated they would like to speak on this matter.
So we have no public comments on this matter. Mr. Chair, at this point, I will put the item back to you. Do you have any questions for staff or discussion?
no, but can we take the motion at this point in time? Can we make a motion to continue?
Yes. Who is motioning for the continuance?
I would like to make a motion for continuing to April 6th instead of a special meeting on March 30th.
So that's a motion to continue the public hearing for this matter to March 30th, 2020. Do I have a second?
Oh, no, is it March 20th or is it April 6th?
April
March
6th.
30th.
No, April
No.
6th. April 6th.
March 30th.
Ken is making a motion to April 6th, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, Min? Ken is making a motion for April 6th.
April 6th. Are we not asked? Okay, do we have a second on that matter?
I'll second it.
Yeah,
May I ask a question for clarification?
Okay.
So, based on the current staff recommendation as well as the adjournment of the proposed meeting date, we're looking at the following Monday, which is March 30th, to conduct the next public hearing. Is that still the wish of the Plan Commission to move forward with the April 7th recommendation?
May I speak, Mr. Chairman?
Go ahead.
Okay. The reason why I'm recommending April 6th because why we conducting a special meeting for one single matter, we can just move to regular planning commission meeting as scheduled in April.
The regular planning commission meeting.
I just had a clarification. I believe for all of the agenda items, sorry, Chair. I believe for all the agenda items, it's being recommended to March 30th, right?
Yes, for a special meeting.
That is
Right.
correct.
Because our next regular meeting is
It's not till April 13th.
April.
Ah,
Okay, thanks
that
for the
makes sense.
clarification.
Okay.
In that case, Mr. Chairman, could I modify my motion, please?
Go ahead.
To move this item to March 30th, a special action.
Okay. Then I'll second it again.
I have a motion by Commissioner Nguyen. I have a second by Chair McLaughlin to continue this matter recommended by staff to March 30th. Roll call, please. Let me do a roll call at this point. Chair McLaughlin,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fan,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Next item on the agenda, conditional use permit 2019-42. This is for the property located 1302 South Lion Street, located in the light industrial M1 zoning district. This is a request for approval of conditional use permit to renew the entitlement of existing 55-foot tall wireless telecommunications facility disguised as a monopine. Staff's recommendation on this matter is to continue the public hearing to March 30th, 2020. Madam Secretary, do we have any comments from the public on this matter?
We have a written correspondence, and we have a few callers, attendees. If there was anyone that would like to comment, please indicate your desire to do so.
I'm sorry, that was echoing back.
No one has indicated a desire to speak on this matter.
Okay, so we have no public comments, speaker requests on this matter. Mr. Chair, and Plan Commission, do I have a motion to continue this item as recommended?
I'll make the motion to continue the item as recommended.
I'm
Do we have a
second.
second?
I'm second.
I have Commissioner Felix as a motion, and I have a second from Commissioner Nguyen to continue this item to to continue this item to March 30th, 2020. I will do a roll call for the votes. Chair McLaughlin,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fan,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kano,
Aye.
and we have unanimous vote for continuance. Item number 3 is a public hearing regarding conditional use permit numbers 2020-04, 2020-05 for the property located 1406 East First Street, located in the general commercial zoning district. The applicant is requesting for approval of land use entitlements for a new fast food Jack in the Box restaurant, a conditional use permit to allow the drive-through window service, and also to allow the restaurant to operate 24 hours per day. Staff recommendation on this is to continue the matter to a special meeting for March 30th, 2020. Madam Secretary, do we have any comments on this matter?
No written comments received. We have a few attendees in the queue. If anyone would like to speak on this item, please indicate your desire to do so now.
Do we have any requests?
No, we have no request.
Chair McLaughlin, at this point in time, we have no public comments requested. What's the pleasure of the commission?
To continue it to the 30th. So do we have a motion to continue it? Okay.
I'll make the motion to continue it.
I'll second.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second.
I have a motion and from Commissioner Felix Rivera and a second from Commissioner Fan to continue this item. I will continue with roll call. Commissioner McLaughlin,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fan,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
We have a 6-0 to continue the item. Moving on to item number 4. This is a conditional use permit number 2020-04, 2020-05 for the property located at 305 East 4th Street. The applicant is requesting approval of for an existing nonprofit theater, the Frida Cinema, a conditional use permit to allow a type 64 for special on-sale general for a nonprofit theater company, alcoholic beverage control license to sell beer and wine, as well as distilled spirits on premise consumption, and a conditional use permit to allow after-hours operation until 2 a.m. 7 days a week. Staff's recommendation on this matter is to continue the public hearing on this item to March 30th, 2020. Madam Secretary, do we have any written comments?
Yes, there was one written comment received, and that was distributed to the commission, and that comment will be carried over to the March 30th meeting as well.
Thank you. Do we have any public requests to speak on this matter?
If there is anyone from the public that's in the queue now that would like to speak, please indicate your desire to do so now. That
Do we have anyone? We don't have anyone, Mr. Chair. Do I have a motion for continue this item?
Are we going to be able to really continue this one, practically speaking, from now until next Monday, or is this something we might put off for another, the next meeting, the next regularly scheduled meeting?
Right now, staff's recommendation is to continue this matter to March 30th.
Okay, I'm just going to throw this out for discussion with the rest of the commission. Does anybody have any comments that they would like to make on this item?
None.
Okay. Then do we have a motion to go ahead and reschedule for the 30th of March?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to reschedule for March.
I'll second. That's fan.
Okay.
So I have a motion for continuance of this public hearing on this matter to March 30th, 2020 by Commissioner Rivera, second by Commissioner Fan. I'll go ahead and do a roll call for the vote. Chair McLaughlin,
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fan,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kano,
Aye.
and I have a unanimous vote for continuance. Moving on the agenda to public hearing number 5. This is General Plan Amendment 2020-01 and Zoning Ordinance Amendment 2020-02. This is a request for the property located at 11019 North Broadway, also known as the One Broadway Plaza Specific Development, SD number 75 zoning district. The applicant is requesting approval of the following land use entitlement for the One Broadway Plaza project. Number 1, General Plan Amendment number 2020-01 to allow residential uses within the One Broadway Plaza District Center. General Plan Land Use designation. And 2, the Zoning Ordinance Amendment number 2020-02 to allow amendment to the SD 75 zoning district, allowing for residential uses within the entitled office building, as well as to adopt a residential development standard for the project. Madam Secretary, staff's recommendation on this matter is also to continue the public hearing regarding this matter to March 30th, 2020. Madam Secretary, do we have any written comments on this matter?
Excuse me.
Yes, 3 written comments were received and were distributed to the commission, and those comments will be carried forward to the March 30th meeting as well.
Thank you. At this point in time, do we have any member of the public that is participating online wanting to make any comments?
Hey, one question.
I'm sorry. Before that happens,
Ty, sorry. Go ahead, because I think you have something that you need to say at this time.
Yes, Commissioner. Before we move forward, Chair, because I work at the law firm Rattan & Tucker, which represents Caribou Industries, that is the developer in this project, I must recuse myself out of an abundance of caution, and so I will leave the room by turning off the camera and will return once this project or the motion or however this works is done. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Min.
Madam Secretary, at this time, do we have any member of the public online that would like to speak? Yes, we have one speaker.
Alexandria, you can, relay, Alexandria would like to speak.
I have a speaker named Alexandra who would like to speak at this point. We will put Alexandria online.
Just 1 second, please, we're having some
If you can hold on for 1 second, we're having connection difficulty.
This one, this person would like to speak, and it's not allowing me to.
Okay. So we have allow to talk, allow, but this one is the person that would like to speak. Look, the hand's raised.
I see it.
But I cannot.
Is it working
I
out?
can hear you, so just say, stand by, please.
Stand by, please.
Okay, is it working now? No.
Alexandria.
Sorry, Sarah, this is actually Manny Escamilla. Alexandria is the name of my computer.
Okay.
All right, so we have a speaker. If you can please announce your name and address for the record, and if you, anytime you're ready to speak item, please begin. Manny, are you there?
Let's see. Try now.
Oh, unmuted. Oh, thank you. Sorry, yeah, this is Manny, 1709 West Highland Street in Santa Ana. I just wanted to thank you all for doing this online. Just trying to test out some. Oh, anything? No.
Yeah, we can hear you, Manny.
Okay, yeah, I just get randomly muted every so often. So just trying to test out the technology and trying to make sure that it works. But I do on this item hope that the commission does a full study or just at least presentation to the public. So I know that we're not really able to view the agenda items, and I know this will be a big one for folks to learn a little bit more about. So anything that can be made available to the public as early as possible would be greatly appreciated.
So we'll be releasing the agenda on this item as of tonight. Yes, as of to after this meeting tonight, we will be publishing the agenda for the March 30th meeting with the full staff report online. It will be available for the public to review.
So it'll be available as of midnight tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Manny, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. So yeah, thank you. That's really appreciated. And again, I hope everyone's staying safe and just enjoying the convalescence as best as we can.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Manny.
the public, normally we don't generally interact, but unfortunately, since we're doing this virtually online, we want to make sure that public participation is maximized. So therefore, we will publish the item and all of the agenda items for the next hearing online tonight.
Right. Cool. Well, thank you for your time.
Madam Secretary, do we have anyone else that would like to speak on this matter?
I don't have anyone else who has indicated that they'd like to speak. If you'd like to speak, please do raise your hand and I will connect you in. We'll do one more call for speakers.
So I received a message from Mr. Mike Tardif that he wanted to do a comment, but he needed guidance as to how to do that, how to make a public comment.
I don't see Mike Tardif name coming up on the attendees list. There are about 8 attendees, and I have no one else who has indicated they'd like to speak on this item.
Okay.
Sarah, do we have a list of the attendees at this point in time?
Yes, I do have a list.
Okay. So that will be part of the minutes of the meeting?
Well, this, I believe so that this list should, there should be a record of it, but people are coming on and leaving the meeting. Someone just left the meeting. I didn't catch the name. And also, it's not always the full name. Someone has just a phone number, a first name.
Gotcha.
So we do keep record of the public comments that were made.
Okay. Fine. Fair enough.
So at this point in time, is there anyone else that would like to speak on this matter? For those member of the public that is having trouble with getting online, like Mr. Tardif, you will have an opportunity to submit your comments in written via email, or you can mail it to the city before the next meeting of March 30th, or staff will be happy to meet with anyone that would like to discuss this matter. So with that, do we have one last call for any online comments? Having none, do I have a motion to continue the public hearing this matter to March 30th, 2020?
I'd like to make a motion. I would like to make a motion to move this matter to special meeting scheduled on March 30th, 2020.
I'll second.
I have a motion from Commissioner Nguyen and a second from Commissioner Garcia. At this time, I would like to have roll call. Chair McLaughlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera.
Aye.
Commissioner Fan.
She's abstained.
I'm sorry. That's right. Commissioner Garcia.
Aye.
Commissioner Nguyen.
Aye.
Commissioner Kano.
Aye.
We have a vote of 5 to 1 to 0 with the abstention from Commissioner Fan. At this point, we have come to the end of the business calendar. We're moving on to comment from staff. I do have some comments from staff at this point in time for the purpose of testing out the technology and our ability to present information. Staff will be providing the commission with a presentation from a previously approved project. I want to let the planning commissioner know that this item has already been previously approved, and we're presenting this purely as informational and also for the purpose of testing technology on presentation. We have Ali Pazgeskabor, our senior planner, who will be presenting this item. Ali?
Thank you, Min. Good evening, Chairman McLaughlin. Thank you, members of the Planning Commission. I'm going to take a moment now to share this.
Is there a problem with the volume?
His microphone is on mute, I believe.
Okay, great.
Can everyone hear me better now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, Ali, before you begin, can we just clarify one thing? Thai Fan had excused herself based on her abstaining. How do we get her back on?
Back.
Sorry?
I thought I just saw her. She was back.
She's back. Okay. Good enough. Thank you.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you, Chairman. And good evening, members of the Planning Commission. As Min stated earlier, this is a previously approved project from April 24th, 2017. We're doing a test run to ensure that everyone can hear and see the presentation accurately. So this was for South Coast Lincoln at 1405 South Automall Drive. It was site plan review number 2017-1. There was a project description and a site aerial showing the site. There was a site plan prepared and a site photo. This was a rendering of the project, which ultimately the final project resembles this image. And the analysis showed that the project would be consistent with the vision of the auto mall specific to
I guess somebody didn't like your presentation, Ali.
Someone really doesn't like leasing vehicles. But in any case, all barking aside, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have or get feedback on the visual and audio quality.
Thank you, Ali. At this point in time, I'd like to ask permission to be able to view the presentation and receive the audio presentation from Ali. Let's take roll call from Chairman McLaughlin.
Aye.
Commissioner Rivera,
Aye.
Commissioner Fenn,
Aye.
Commissioner Garcia,
Aye.
Commissioner Wynn,
Aye.
Commissioner Cano.
Aye.
Great, so it appears that our technology is working, we're able to receive presentation. At this time, staff does not have any additional comments. This is the time to take for additional comments. I will start with Chairman Kaufman. Do you have any comments?
I think we should kind of get together tomorrow to recap some of the things that came out of the presentation and how things operated and what we can do to make sure that we can minimize a lot of this by the end of the week so that we can do the next meeting, which would be a full-blown meeting in a manner in which we should be running it today.
Thank you. We will be sure to do that with you, Chair. For the rest of the commission, if you have any comments, you can give it to me now, or you can email me separately in terms of your meeting facility, and technology, or any feedback you will have to help us better run this process. I would appreciate it, and we will do a staff briefing here internally, and also with the chair as soon as we have the information.
Okay.
Next, we will have Commissioner Rivera. Any comments?
I think Felix, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. No comments.
No comments. Thank you. Commissioner Fan, do you have any comments?
Yeah, I'm not, obviously this is the first time, so this is great. Very interesting experience. But if next time, I guess I don't know when we have our Zoom up, but maybe half an hour beforehand or something like that, so that people can kind of queue up and just be in line and waiting just as they would in council chambers. I think that would be really helpful for residents in case they, want to be able to speak, and it's a little bit easier, and we can still show up at 5:15 or whatever. But if we get it up at least a half an hour with the Zoom meeting, people can wait and be ready by their computer.
Great comments. That's very good. Thank you. Commissioner Garcia.
I just want to thank you guys for facilitating this through the Zoom conference. I think that's very, very useful and helpful. And stay safe, everybody. That's also, thank you so much for your time. I think some of you guys are actually in council chambers and hopefully staying away from each other, at least 6 feet away from each other, and no hugs, no even too close to each other, please. Stay safe.
We are. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Commissioner Nguyen.
I would like to compliment staff for able to get this virtual meeting in very short time. You can able to get all the data information together and able to set this up. And I would like to make sure that this meeting, virtual meeting, will be recorded and be documented. And one last thing that possible, when the public or the applicant make the presentation, possible can see the videos or something, or this audio. Is that possible?
Understood. And that capability is available for the applicant to be able to present at the next meeting. We will make that available. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Cano.
Yeah, in regards to public comments, would there be kind of like a small, maybe 1-minute tutorial online that's maybe somebody already made for them to know how to make the comments? I know some people are having a hard time using Zoom, so that might be a little bit more helpful to them.
We will put all the information online ready for the next meeting in terms of tutorial. Based on our experience from the meeting tonight, we've learned a lot. We learned quite a bit, both in terms of technology and the logistics. So we will make sure that that'll occur for the next meeting.
Thank you.
I think one of the comments I'd like to build on Angie's comment is maybe an option, if we can do it, is that somebody can call in and leave a message with regards to their comments, and somehow we transcribe that before the meeting.
We will offer, and as with all meetings, both past and current and the future, any member of the public who is not able to participate either online or be present at locations in the past when we held meeting in physical location, they can email any comments to our Planning Commission Secretary, or they can send their comments via United Postal Service prior to the meeting, and we will deliver the comments to you as we have done in the past. So that will continue to be available to the public. And thank you, Commissioner and Chair, for bringing that up, because I do want to let the public know that, you know, this virtual meeting format is new for the city,
Right.
and new for the public, and therefore we will make every effort to get your comments in, written comments at the latest possible moment, and that will include monitoring our email. But we ask that you submit any comments to the commission prior to the meeting, which starts at 5:30, for the public participation process before that to occur.
Okay.
Thank you. So I don't have any further comments from my end. Is any further comments from the commission? Or do I have a motion to adjourn? I don't get to say it very much. Or do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So move.
Okay. The meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, members of the public. Been adjourned.
Good work. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job.